welcome to part 2. Today we're going to be learning some consonants. The first consonant that we're going to be learning is for the letter T. And the way we write this in the Tengwar is like so. Try to make it so you can see. The next one that we're going to be learning is for the consonant D. Draw it like so. The next one that we're going to be doing, there's two of them. For the letters TH, this is the example where you say th, make a th sound. This is going to be for when you're making the sound. The is kind of almost a D sound, a DH. So to draw this one, this character, this is for the th, like thirst. Draw it like that. And for probably a very common one that's used would be for thee, thy, there. You do the same except you add an extra loop on it. And the final two that we're going to be talking about is for the letter M. Draw like this. Hook, hook, and draw it, connect the line up under. And the final one that we're going to be talking about will be N. So you draw down, like carrier, one loop, two loops, like that. And you do not connect the bottom. So now that we've seen our consonants that we'll be working with, let's do some practice words with these. And we're also going to start putting our vowels to use. So let's do that now. Hopefully you can see this good, but we're going to have a lot of room to do this. So let's start up here. We're going to learn how to spell at, to, and the word T. Let's draw those. So first we make our character for the T, which is like this. And then we're going to add our vowel on top. So that's where you get at. Now let's do to. You notice the vowel comes after the consonant. So let me show you how we'll do that. First we draw our T, like this. And then, just like in the first video, we want to add a carrier. There's our carrier, because we're carrying over the vowel from the consonant. So we draw our little hook for the O, and that's to. So now let's do the word T. On this one, we're going to draw the T. And to keep it simple, there are variations that we will discuss later on in the videos, but to keep it simple, for this example, we're going to use carriers. So let's draw a carrier and use the E. Draw another carrier and draw the A. So you can see T, E, A, T. The next letters, the next set of words we're going to practice, we'll practice the D. So we're going to work on do, did, and odd. To write these, we're going to do the D consonant, and it looks like this, just like the T, except you add an extra little loop there. So then to get the O vowel added to this D, we're going to add a carrier and draw our loop, just like that. Okay, so let's try did. This time we want to do a D, just like that. And this time, instead of drawing a carrier like we did previously, let's draw another D, and we're going to place the I on top of this. You're going to start learning how this flows. You can see the D, I, D. Okay, now let's do odd. So in this case, we want to draw a D, and we want to draw our vowel, which is the O, on top. And we could draw another D here, but typically what you do to double, when you have a double consonant, is you want to draw a line on the D up under, just like that, and that represents a double consonant usually. And every consonant's a little bit different, but for the most part they look like that, similar. So, alright. So the words that we're going to go over for this section will be me, mom, and mud. So to draw me, you would want to do your carrier like that, 2 loops, and connect them like that. Then you want to draw a carrier and a slash. To draw mom, we draw our M like this, draw another M, and then draw your vowel for the O, the loop, or hook rather. To draw M, we draw our M and place our A vowel on top, just like that. To draw mud, make our M, and then we're going to place our consonant D next, and then place the vowel on top of the D, like so, which is a backwards hook. So that's mud. Alright, moving on to the ends. We're going to do not, no, and none. Okay, so to draw not, we'll draw our N like this, and then we'll draw our T like this, and the O vowel, which is a forward hook over the T. Alright, to draw no, we draw our N like that, and then we want to draw a carrier because there is no other consonant, and on our carrier we want to make our forward hook, which is for the O. And now to draw none, I'm going to teach you a new trick for how to do an E at the end of a sentence, or a word, excuse me. So we draw our N, we draw our another N like this, put our O right here above the N, and now we could draw a carrier and a slash to finish off to make an E, and that is an accurate way to do a word, and if you ever do that, that's perfectly acceptable. That's the way I used to do it, but the more common way to do it that I have learned over the past couple of years is to finish off an E by putting a dot up under the consonant like that. So that way you have N, O, N, E. And you will see that as we go through the rest of this video series that I will take the E at the end of a word and place a dot up under the ending consonant. That's a very common practice, and you'll see that more than just this one video. So moving on. Alright, the last section we're going to be doing is going to be discussing the TH sounds. And it's important to know this before we get started, that TH can make two different sounds. It can make the th sound, which is like something that you would hear in thirst, for instance. Let me write that down. Thirst. Thirst. Th. And there's also a TH that has more of a D sound, which is more like thy, the, thy, the, there. And it's important to know that there's two different ways to draw that. And the way to do thirst is going to be using this symbol with one loop, and to do thy it's going to be two loops like that. So let's use this practice to write some words. So we're going to draw then, that, and thin. You hear the difference. Then, that, and thin. Okay, so to draw then, we want to look back up here and make the distinction here that we're using this one, thy, then. So we're going to draw our symbol, draw an N like this, and then place our E vowel over the N. To draw that, we use the same symbol. So let's draw that, like that. Draw a T, and then put our A vowel over the T. Now for thin, we're going to use this symbol because it's a different sounding symbol. Thin. So we're going to draw our TH, draw our N, and then an I over the N. Thin. Alright, the final part that we're going to be discussing is going to be a couple more words just for practice. So let's do math and tithe, just to give you a couple more examples. So math, math. You can say it with me, math, so that you can hear the th sound. It's obviously this one and not this one. So let's draw our M like that, and then draw our TH sound like that, and place an A vowel over the TH. For tithe, we're going to get to utilize our ending E here also to finish out this exercise. So let's draw a T. The, tithe, we're using this one. So let's draw our symbol, place our I for the I before the TH, and then to end the word with E, we just place a dot below. So that's tithe. Alright, that concludes our exercises. So let's move on to our riddle.